Hi, everybody. Welcome to Build Fly Go. We're on day something of this trip, and we have 3 days and one wake up to go before we start heading back to the US. And that means it's time to start thinking about flight planning. So, this is what we're going to do today. All right, folks, so we're pretty far from the trip, as I said, a few days out. So any weather that we look at is going to be sort of very high level. And at this point, I really just want to get an idea of what the forecast is saying. So Huatucu on Friday, which is, we're probably leaving Friday morning. As expected, Huatucu all week is, beautiful and sunny. There's some mostly sunny in the end. There's generally sunny on Friday, which is actually not bad because it won't be quite as hot. But that looks good. Winds from the west-southwest, west-southwest in the proper direction. It's going to be a bit of a tailwind, but of course, we're going to go up a mountain right away, so things are going to change. Oaxaca is the main, I guess the biggest town with an airport, or let me rephrase that, is a town with an airport on the mountain that's on our route, on our flight, and it looks about the same. Sunny in the 80s. That morning, the wind changes to the southeast from 8 miles per hour, so that, again, this is really far out. So this might actually turn into a little bit of a headwind. We don't know yet. We'll see what it looks like as we get there. And then Tampico, which is probably our main destination for exit, for leaving the country, is looking iffy. We will have to keep an eye on this. A few showers, in the mornings and clouds lingering in the afternoon. Not worried about the clouds. I'd rather it not be an overcast because we're not flying IFR here. Of course, if we have to, go through a layer, we will call and let them know that we have to go through a layer, and that's that. Still pretty warm. Humidity might be pretty crazy this day. 71%. What was it in Oaxaca? Yeah, 39% and then 59%. So that's going to be a little more humid, but still not too bad. We'll be doing our immigration in Tampico and then continuing to McAllen, which has, clouds early, then partly cloud in the afternoon. Looks pretty decent, 64 degrees. Winds from the north at 10 to 20. So bit of a headwind there, but again, not a big deal. So this day, my hope is to make it around to the Houston area, but as long as we make it into the US, I'm happy. Then Houston, continuing considerable cloudiness. At this point, I have no issues filing IFR because it's all pretty flat country, and the MEAs are pretty low. Winds from the north at 10 to 20. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a headwind there. Again, this is on the surface, so we'll see what it looks like up high, and we'll see what it looks like as it gets closer, but no issues here. Cloudiness, there's probably going to be a layer. We'll come through it. The thunderstorms the day before are a little concerning. Hopefully that doesn't extend, but it is what it is. And then I picked sort of a middle spot. I picked Fulton, Missouri again because we stopped in Fulton, Missouri, and it is a spot that we can gives us a rough idea of what that's going to be. Cloudy early in the day. This is going to be Saturday morning now. Cloudy early in the day. A few snow showers later in the day. Again, not crazy. 8 degrees. Wind from the north, 10 to 15. 30% chance of snow. Not fantastic, not terrible. And the next day, Sunday, looks like partly cloudy, winds from north-northwest. So if, for whatever reason, we get stuck, it looks like Sunday is looking decent. In Madison, finally, which is going to be Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, probably Saturday early afternoon, or possibly Sunday. It's going to be cold. A few flurries, snow showers. Again, not a big deal. Mostly cloudy. We might have to file again, but and then partly cloudy in the evening. So looks fine. And the next day, again, a few afternoon clouds. Looks like Sunday would be perfect. If we do get stuck for a day, it looks like we're not going to get stuck for multiple days. All right, this is weather. So now let's take a peek at the route. So we're leaving Huatucu. We're going over here to Tampico. Then probably to McAllen. I haven't quite confirmed if it's going to be McAllen for the exit or not. And then somewhere in the Houston area for an overnight. So that is 400 miles, 233 miles, and then roughly 300 miles. So 2.5 hours, hour and a half, and then an hour and 45. So whatever that adds up to, like 5 hours, something like that. For a fairly reasonable day, right? Like it's a tiring day, it's a long day, but fairly reasonable if we leave. If we manage to actually be wheels up by 10 a.m. ish, we could be there before sunset with no problems. And then it's easy mode, right? Like then it's stuff that we've done 100 times before. It's Texas to Wisconsin. You can do it in one stop, and it's fairly easy. 2 hours 45 minutes to Lebanon. I picked Lebanon because I've actually stopped there a number of times before, because they have dirt cheap fuel and fairly reasonable, like nice setup and all that kind of stuff. So 2 hours, almost 3 hours to Lebanon, and then 2 hours to Madison from Lebanon. I think that's Missouri. Again, very easy day. If we get up at 7 a.m. and we can be wheels up by 8:30 or 8, we can be home by, I don't know, lunchtime? What is that? Yeah, we can be home for a late lunch. And it gives us plenty of time for any weather issues, any bathroom issues, anything like that, right? Like nobody's in a hurry here. And that's actually the reason we leave on Friday instead of leaving on Saturday is we have to be at work on Monday, and leaving on Friday gives us a day of buffer of, things did not go well and we need to overnight somewhere because of weather or whatever, right? Busted tire, things like that. So that is the route. It's fairly simple. This is a sort of a look ahead at what Friday is going to look like. Okay, thanks for watching. There'll be more videos coming up, and we'll be on our way home in a few days. We'll see you soon.